Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tara. This is going to be a moon reading. That's what I feel. So, let's see what we get for the moon reading. Hierophant. I just saw that card in the bottom. Ten of Pentacles. Someone's feeling a blessing right now. They're feeling blessed. It's like their abundance is looking up. Their stability is looking up. Now we've got the Ten of Wands. It's like they're laying down these burdens. It's like what they've needed is being met, and they're feeling very successful in something. This could be work related. This could be I feel like this could be, also to do with relationship. It's like things are feeling more fulfilling. And it's allowing someone to put down the, worries that they've had about the relationship. So therefore feeling, success within the relationship and within their life, I feel like, for whoever this is for. Okay. Beautiful card. Nine of Pentacles. And again, I feel like for some of you, this is, you've been single, you found your stability, you've put down those burdens, and you're showing it. You're glowing. You're knowing your worth and your value. For others of you, like I said, this is to do with a relationship, and this is showing me growth. Growth within the relationship. Balance. Good energy with the Star card showing up. Balance, and it's just an awesome feeling. And look, we got on the bottom, balance. With the Two of Pentacles. Some of you, this is a relationship that's going forward further. See there? Ten of Cups. And for others of you, this is you coming into your own love for yourself and feeling love for others and just flourishing in whatever you choose to do. I flew that one in the floor. We got Judgment here. For some of you, this is an ending. It's an ending of a cycle. It's an ending of instability. It's an ending of, and a beginning of stability. An ending of, carrying burdens within a relationship, and the beginning of the relationship flourishing. For some of you, this is the ending of old patterns, old ways of thinking, Yeah, old ways of thinking. There's the devil card, you know. And patterns. I mentioned patterns. You know, it's the end of that. For some of you, I feel like this is the ending with someone, you know, that's coming about, that's happening. Someone that was toxic in your life, someone that was negative in your life, you know, and it feels like that, you know, that has come to an end or is coming to an end. And it feels like, you know, where you've been guarding yourself now, you can put down that wand and give it a rest. It feels like it's time to, I just got the word explore. It's time to get out. It's time to be yourself, you know. And if you're in a relationship with someone else and you've just got over something with someone else, or this, I'm speaking to people who may be, you know, had been in a long-term relationship or a marriage that maybe are going through separation, going to be going through divorce, or are going through divorce, or have went through divorce, you know, that was toxic to you, negative in your life. I feel like that's, you know, you're putting that away and you're opening up your heart to something new. And for those of you, you know, that's after being single with our Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Wands, you know, that's reversed. I feel like that's telling us, for many of, or for some of you, speaking of that person. The person that brought this negativity into your life, you know, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But you know, on the bottom, I'm drawn to it. We got the King of Swords, and I feel like you took on that energy. You know, that's someone who has learned so much through life and has dealt with hardship. And I feel like that. I don't feel like you're hard. I feel like, you know, like I said, I feel like you are putting down, you know, from your heart that wand. But I also feel like, you know, that with this King of Swords, you are cutting away everything that no longer serves your higher good, your higher self. And, you know, in doing so, I feel like that's raising your vibration. You're vibrating higher. You're happier. You're having happy thoughts. You're no longer thinking negative thoughts. You know, and I feel like in doing so, that's manifesting good in your life for the future by thinking positive thoughts. You know, and I feel like in doing so and ending this energy, for the ones of you that have been working on your stability, you know, you've got it up, you've been single, you've went through hardship with someone, I feel like someone else is coming in after you go through this growth experience of growing yourself. And, you know, this is going to be someone that can be, they'll balance with you. They'll vibrate on your frequency, I feel like. And I feel like this happens after putting this past to rest. And, you know, I feel like someone is, well, I feel like many are going to look back on it, but they're not going to stay there. They're not going to stay there because it was too detrimental to them when they were there. They have that strength within them to pull themselves out of that spot because they have cut it away from their life. They're vibrating higher. They're happier. They're, you know, and I feel like they have so many choices. Plus, for many of you, I feel like, you know, for the ones of you that have already found someone else and that's a relationship that's going forward, you know, that's back here. Because I feel like this is separating off. But, you know, I still feel like, for those of you, this is what you are to that person. They think of you all the time. They want to give you everything. You know, everything that they have. Yeah. But for those of you that's come out of this, that cut things out, moving on with your life, you have options. You have so many options. But I also feel like you have a mind full of ideas. Creative ideas. Going forth with creativity in your life. You know, I feel like for many of you, you may be on your spiritual journey. You may be thinking of doing something spiritually, a spiritual based business or such. And I feel like you have so much knowledge within your mind, within your brain. I feel like you also have so many creative ideas. And I just got meditation. Okay, for some of you, meditation is needed. It is direly needed, because I feel like some of you, for instance, if I got it with spiritually based business. So some of you may be intuitive. Maybe you've been drawn to tarot cards, but yet, you're pondering, but you just haven't got to that. You're intuitive, but you still doubt. You need meditation. And no doubt. Because I feel like the world, this is the ending of something. The ending of, I feel like, it can be different things for different people, but I feel like for someone, this is the ending of a hard relationship. Finally on your own 2 feet. For someone else, it's the ending of poverty, the ending of hardship within their life, and on their own 2 feet. But it's also the beginning of this beautiful new chapter, this beautiful new journey, new path. And, I feel like if you work hard, and also for those of you that someone's coming in, I feel like they're going to work with you. For those of you that someone's coming in, someone's coming in quickly after, all this is said and done. But I also feel like for some of you, this is you moving away from this feeling of being left out in the cold. This feeling of poverty, this feeling of not being enough, this feeling of being abandoned, being left. Whoops, I'm sorry. Okay, for those of you that, have someone that's coming in, that's not going to be everyone, because some of you, you've just worked on your stability. You don't really want anyone coming in. You've still guarded your heart. But for those of you that have went through this time, you've, healed, and healed. You have to heal. That's another good thing to meditate about, is healing. I feel like the ones that have took down that wand and are no longer covering their heart, this person that's coming in, I feel like they may be older, or, they're taking on an energy where it feels like they are older. This is someone that may seem a bit harsh, or hard around the edges is what I just got, yes. Brash, yes. But I feel like, this is someone that's learning too. They're learning themselves. This may be someone who has a lot of differences than you. And it's like this meeting is meant to be. So you may be needed in their life for some reason, whether it's love or not. But I feel like for many of you, it is going to be love related. For others of you, it's an exchange of something. Something to do with spiritual growth. But I feel like there will be an equal give and take either way, whether this is love related or spiritual growth related. Now, for some of you, it's not going to be. Some of you, there's a person's going to come into your life, and you are supposed to, it's something that you, the relationship that you have, whatever that may be with this person, they're going to give you what seems like breadcrumbs, cracker crumbs, whatever you want to call it. But what you give them in return, whatever this may be, this may be someone that you just run into at a store, and you may give them some form of little bit of knowledge or something they needed that day, and they may be rude as crap to you, therefore giving you breadcrumbs. But your attitude and your behavior and what you give them balances you, yourself. So, for those of you that this person is coming in regarding love, I feel like this is someone who will stand up for you. They will stand up for what they feel for this relationship. They will stand there to the others walk away if need be. Because they want to move forward with you, I feel like. They want growth with you. And I feel like this all can come about after we walk away from the past, after we heal ourselves and we leave the past in the past. We don't have room for the past in the future. We have to let go of all of this in our head that keeps us up at night. Meditate. Meditate. Get on your computer, your phone, whatever. Punch in on YouTube and punch in some sort of meditation. Let's see, you could do. I think it's 639 hertz. That helped, with love, with just whatever. But meditation. Punch in meditation on YouTube and see what you come up with. There are loads, that you can listen to at night. Mantras, meditation music, sleep meditation music, healing meditation music, whatever you need. But do that at night. Free your mind. Because I feel like, that you've been working so hard on yourself, and I feel like that, this person that's coming in for you, those of you that this is love related, I feel like that they're going to be willing to work towards a new beginning with you. And this could bring happiness. I feel like this could bring, fulfillment, joy, love. And there, I feel like there will be movement. But you have to, there's the Queen of Swords, you have to cut away the past. You have to cut away the past. I'm going to take one of these. I wasn't going to, but since I got that, like someone's going to be met. There's someone coming in, and that could be someone from your past that is not going to give breadcrumbs. And then again, it could be somebody that you don't even know. But I'm going to take one of these because I'm just curious to see. And they threw it out first thing. Okay. They threw it out too. We got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now remember, this is after healing. Now you may have already done all this healing work. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. This person may be totally the opposite of what you are drawn to or what you are used to. You may like short people. This may be a totally tall person. You may like blonde hair. This person may have red hair. You may like, there's just so many differences. You see where I'm going with this. And this person be totally opposite. Don't close your heart to it. Don't close your mind to it. Because this could be, a soulmate. But, also, right here, remember when I mentioned that our Emperor could be someone that gives breadcrumbs, but you give them something that they need to help move them on their spiritual way. Plus, I mentioned that, for some of you, this Emperor is going to be an exchange because you help each other grow spiritually. Many times, soulmates, that's what you do. You exchange something. You learn from one another, or you gain something from one another. It's not necessarily they're going to stay in your life and be the one. So, that's what I've got. That's for our moon reading. Yes, I had that come to me, a moon reading. So, do give it a thumbs up. That way it gets moved along. And if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that little bell that will notify you every time that I upload. And I truly do appreciate that. And have an awesome, awesome day. Look up the sky. Be grateful. Be thankful. And be happy. Bye.